Hi everyone, my name is Zach Halter. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm currently a sophomore at Skyline. I'm super excited for this opportunity to apply for ASB. I definitely think I could be a big help and have a really big positive impact, not only Skyline as a school, but also the community surrounding it as a whole. So I'm really looking forward to hopefully being in ASB and getting to work with some of you guys and get to know you as well. All right, so let's get started. What experiences do I have in leadership positions? I was on a competitive trampoline team for about 8 years, and for 2 of those years, I was the captain of the team. This was a big responsibility because it meant that not only was I focused on my own training, but I was also in charge of managing everyone else's practice throughout the everyday trainings that we had. So I would be responsible for telling people what to work on, what assignments to do, which events to go to. So it's definitely a big responsibility managing not only my own career, but also a lot of other people's as well. And not only was I a big part of the daily practice, but every time we had meets or competitions, I would work with my coach on planning the events, where they would be, what time they would be, as well as like the small details and the logistics of it. And I was also a big part of planning the expenses and like working out the minor details of the meets. All right, so moving on to extracurriculars. I am in the club Agape here at Skyline. Some of you may have heard of it, some of you might not. We do mostly donations, gift drives, food drives for the less fortunate. We have a different drive around once every 3 weeks, and I'm in charge of managing like the advertising part of it. So I'll post on social media, create posters about the donation or the gift drive or whatever we're doing at that time. So I'm definitely a big part of that. And then I'm also part of the Skyline dive team. And that's also a really big commitment as well. But we have practices about 4 times a week, so I'm definitely really busy with that. But I have talked to my coach of the dive team as well as the members of the exec board for Agape, and I've made it clear that ASB does come first and is my priority if I do get in, and that we've worked out a schedule where they're okay with me being a little bit late to practice or to the meetings for the club. So I'm definitely really flexible with my schedule, and I'm able to make a full-time commitment to ASB without having to miss too much of those other extracurriculars. My response to the third segment is at the end of this video, so just make sure you keep on watching. I just want to say thank you so much for this opportunity to apply. I definitely think I'd be really great at it, so I'm really thankful for your consideration and your time watching this video. And I just wanted to say thank you so much, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully working with some of you real soon, as well as getting to know you on a personal level. I'm definitely one of those people who works better individually. Like I'm really good at working with one-on-one as well as in small groups. But when it comes to presenting or performing in front of large groups of people, I definitely do get really nervous. So that's why when I did Dancing with Spartans in my freshman year at the homecoming assembly, it was definitely me stepping out of my comfort zone a lot. And it was probably the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. So I definitely think that I've gotten better at performing or talking in front of large groups, but it's definitely still one of those things that I'm like really insecure about and I get really nervous about. So here's me stepping out of my comfort zone, I guess.
No, the other girls wanna wear expensive things with diamond rings, but I don't wanna be the puppet that you're playing on a string. This queen don't need a king. Oh, I don't know what you've been told, but this guy right here